local people, local news and events, local sports, local matters. For all things Lloydminster and area, this is Live with Kurt Price.
Well, welcome to the show. Welcome inside the new Lloydminster Nissan. We've got two geeks here to tell us about Geek on the Peak, which returns to Lloydminster in support of Telemiracle 50. We've got Ian Bull and Lewis Stang here, and they're going to fill us in on Geek on the Peak and also Telemiracle Steak Night. We hope that you will join us at Wellings of Lloydminster this Thursday. Wellings of Lloydminster is holding a grand opening for their beautiful new clubhouse at 3211 72nd Avenue on Thursday, January 15th from 2 to 5 p.m. It's a beautiful clubhouse, perfect addition to a vibrant new 55-plus community with a fitness area, a large kitchen. There's a game room with a gorgeous pool table, large screen TV, and spacious visiting area. It's just another great reason why you'll love the modern lifestyle that comes with making Wellings of Lloydminster your home. Join Wellings on Thursday, yes, this Thursday, January 15th from 2 to 5 to see for yourself, or you can call Nicole at 780-872-8537 and she'll set up a private tour for you. Wellings of Lloydminster, care freedom living starts here. We're excited to announce the return of a Love Story presented by Richardson's Jewelry and Spiro's. If you would like to appear on Live with Kurt Price with your husband or wife, and you can tell us your love story, then all you have to do is email us at livewithkurtprice@gmail.com. My wife, Heather, will once again be joining us this February to hear some great love stories, and anyone who appears on the program will receive a $100 Spiro's gift card to use for a romantic night out of their own. Well, it's been an absolutely gorgeous week, but it's not perfect for everyone. The Lloydminster Cross Country Ski Club is hosting their annual Loppet this Sunday, January 18th at Poplar Bluffs Ski Area. Registration starts at 10 a.m. and it's $20 for adults, $10 for 17 and under, and $50 for families with Lloydminster registered jackrabbits going for free. There are various distances available, and a chili and a bun lunch with drinks and desserts is included. Poplar Bluff is approximately 20 kilometers east of Lloydminster on Highway 303. Then you can follow the signs north, and everyone is welcome. I'm hoping we still have some snow by Sunday. Connecting Parents, Supporting Families will hold their annual How to Prepare Your Young Adult for Life After Grade 12 meeting on January 21st. A meeting which has been held over the past few years also has something new to offer. Julie Harper with Connecting Parents told us that this year that might be a more serious look at taking time off or picking up a trade.
So there's been a significant difference in the number of kids that are starting school a year or two later. Significant difference in the trades for sure, where that is becoming more accessible, more appealing, and more in demand than some of the university programs.
Parents of students in grades 10 through 12 are invited to hear from a panel of local experts who will share political advice and answer questions. Tickets for this event are free, but you do have to pick them up on Eventbrite. Women's Wheatland Tackle Football is coming to Lloydminster. Anyone born between 2008 and 2011 that would like to try tackle football is invited to head out to Avery School this Saturday at 2 p.m. to try the sport. All you need are your running shoes, and organizers look to see the interest of a female football team to join a league out of Edmonton. Time now for the Lloydminster Look Back, and just like last week, we're going back to 2006 again, but this time to take a look at the last time that Ian Bull was the geek on the peak. The Lloydminster Look Back is brought to you by Exhaust Masters. Smooth out life's bumpy road with suspension, brakes, shocks, and struts from Exhaust Masters Lloydminster. See exhaustmasters.ca or call 780-875-8851.
5 days, survived the elements, Lowest temperature was -27, the highest temperature was -8, so I think I've done a good spread there and managed to shiver enough to give some money to Telemiracle.
It was a long, chilly week for Ian Bull, but he still showed a great amount of enthusiasm this afternoon during his final push for Telemiracle cash.
Lots of corporations out here giving me big checks, so I'm just really excited right now.
Wrapping up the last stint in his 3-year trilogy, the Geek on the Peak hosted a fundraising barbecue. Several curious people showed up to give support to this charismatic man.
We've seen him all week, and we've been watching him on the internet and keeping track with him, so we thought we'd come by and see him and donate some money and have a good time.
We're happy to come out here and support them on this project.
I've heard him on the radio a lot. He's doing awesome.
However, since Ian could not come down to flip the burgers himself, he lined up a bit of help from his friends.
We bought the burgers to cook up here today, and so far the turnout has been ridiculous. It's good, and it's a good cause to get our man down.
And although Ian raised only half the amount of his goal, when his feet finally did touch the ground, he had a big thanks for Lloydminster.
You add that all up together, you're looking at over between $50,000 and $60,000 over 3 years, and that's fantastic from Lloydminster and the area.
Julie Boyer, New Cap News.
The nominations are once again open for Cupcakes for Caregivers. Just send an email to livewithkurtprice@gmail.com and tell us how that special caregiver has made a difference for you and your loved ones. It's a sweet treat for some sweet people and a great way to just say thank you. From family members and neighbors to nurses and doctors, caregivers make a difference every day. And that's what Cupcakes for Caregivers is all about, just saying thank you. Cupcakes for Caregivers is proudly presented by Lloydminster Sobeys and Umbrella Marketing and Design. We're going to take a break and we'll come right back with our two geeks to talk about Geek on the Peak this February.
At Diamond 7 Meats, we work with local farm families to provide a high-quality product and a great selection for you. Try our mouth-watering smokies, pulled pork, roast beef, and more, made pure and natural with no additives or fillers. We offer custom processing, and our experienced team works for you to provide a selection of sausage, burgers, and jerkies made to your specifications. Take your grilling to
mattermost, and you're building a better way of life for the next generation. Membership matters more.
How can you help support the oil and gas industry and jobs in Western Canada? The answer is closer than you think. Sell your scrap metals to PWM Steel. PWM sells scrap iron to Evraz, located in Regina. Evraz's #1 customer is the energy sector, building pipes and plates for the oil and gas industry. PWM Steel is your locally owned metal recycler and steel service center in the area. Plus, they're a strong supporter of the community. PWM Steel, your top steel supplier for Alberta and Saskatchewan for 40 years.
BioClean Disaster Services is committed, certified, reliable, and will help you get your life back. 1-833-246-8326. When disaster hits your business or your house, you want somebody who's going to take care of your property and belongings, of course. And BioClean Disaster Services will do that. But more than anything, BioClean Disaster Services will take care of you and your family. After 10 years in Lloydminster, they're not only Lloydminster's local restoration company, they're also Lloydminster's largest restoration company, giving back to the community all the time. And you see their name on the swimming pool and other sponsored events. 1-833-246-8326. Well, we're excited to have with us today two geeks that are heading up on a peak. Geek on the Peak is coming back. For those that remember Geek on the Peak, they remember Ian Bull did it, I think, for 3 years, but we'll find that out in just a moment. We're excited to have Stang here and Ian Bull joining us today to talk to us about heading up on a peak and doing a little different location this year as well. But gentlemen, thank you for giving us some of your time.
Thanks, Kurt. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thanks so much.
So you just saw a clip of Geek on the Peak. I hope you saw it anyway from 2006.
I looked good, didn't I? I looked good.
A little bit shorter hair. You look a little more military from back in the day. But how many years did you do Geek on the Peak?
So we did Geek on the Peak originally in 2004. And then we did Marching for Miracles, where I ran around the city like an idiot. for 2005.
200 kilometers.
Yes, something stupid like that.
Killing your feet.
Yeah, yeah. And people could buy my military gear off me so I could actually run hefty. And then in 2006, we did Geek on the Peak 2, which was up by the RCMP building, where the RCMP building is now.
Yeah. So first year you did it on your roof.
Yeah, the roof of the shop at Dinosoft.
Yeah, I remember you lowering the pail down.
Yeah, we've got the pail. We got there. I don't think it's an original pail, but like we got a new pail that Dolly's busy decorating. So yeah.
Okay, so what inspired you to bring back Geek on the Peak?
So it's Telemiracle 50, which is a huge milestone when you think this organization has been running this for 50 years. And I think that's important for our community to be aware and have awareness as well as support Telemiracle that, hey, this has been 50 years. So, and it works, right? And when something works, you just keep going. So, Lewis talked me into it somehow to resurrect it. And me being the drama queen, I needed someone safe to be with me because I'm old and moldy now. So Lewis said that he would come up and he would do it with me. So it's fantastic.
Lewis
wasn't much talking into it.
It wasn't, eh?
No. He basically said we should do it again. And I'm like, yeah, sure. It was a pretty quick conversation. Just let's go figure out how to do this now. Yeah.
So what do you know about Geek on the Peak?
Oh, when he first did it, I wouldn't even have been in Lloyd. I would have been in school in Saskatoon. I remember seeing stuff like, Dad would have talked about it or whatever. But and I remember seeing things on the websites and stuff like that. But I wasn't around at that time, so I would have been in university. But I do remember it, and then even early on, because I joined Kinsman, I want to say in 08 or 09, and so it's still pretty fresh then. And Ian was president a few years early on too. So just the stories, and he's always a good storyteller, and yeah, that's part of the reason I want to take part is just you hear so much and then you get to take part in it. And if for everyone that knows Ian, things just happen to go wrong around him and they're entertaining. So
things just tend to go wrong. Isn't that
it's usually not my fault. It's not my fault. They just accidentally happened.
So in 2006, you did a scaffold. You're doing that again.
Yep, you betcha. So this year we're up right on Highway 16 again, right in front of the Statue of Hope. And that's kind of fitting, right? Statue of Hope, and we're hoping to raise money and to help people that need a helping hand. So it's kind of cool. Nice exposure. Come visit us. Got the scaffolding up there. We built an igloo. The igloo's fantastic. We call it the Penguin House. And that's what we'll be living in, 20 foot up. And we'll be lowering down a bucket for a donation. And we've got 24/7 4 camera feeds, including inside the Penguin House. So you can watch Lewis sleep if you want and see who spoons, right? So, yeah, it should be good. And that's all available via your social media outlets.
So you had a facility to stay in 2006.
Yeah.
What did you learn from that you're putting into the igloo house to make it warmer?
Don't let the kinsman build it. So we built it at the farm. So we built it at the farm, and it took us about 7 days. It's actually a glorified playhouse design. The great guys at Foremost, they're spraying it white, and then we're doing some touch-ups to it. Lewis can just about get into it, so that's
it's
good.
a struggle. Yeah, little army crawl in the front door.
Yep, there you are. But it should be snug in there, and we just keep shifting off and talking to people online.
So when he did bring up, I asked about shelter. That was one of our first conversations, and he talked about the last one. And they put stuff together, some ICF blocks, and the roof was falling in and wasn't staying on top. So he's like, we need to build an igloo or something. And just 2 seconds on Google, found a playhouse plan that for an igloo. We made some modifications because we're a little bigger than what that thing was, but made it work. And it looks really awesome. We're gonna auction it off at the end so we come down on the 6th, and we're gonna bring it to our steak night on the 7th. and it'll be part of the auction there. So
did you insulate it?
yes, foremost is spray foam
That's
insulating.
what the foam is?
Yeah,
Okay.
and a nice coat of white sealer on it, and it'll look really sharp.
So he said you could barely get in it, Lewis. Like, are you a little bit worried about that it's going to get up there? And
well, it depends.
You can't sleep outside.
If it's 30 degrees out and I have overall bib and a big parka and all that stuff, might be some rolling and some shimmying to get in there, but I'll fit.
How miserable was it? Because you had said on the archive footage there, temperatures range from minus 26, so there would have been a wind chill, especially up in the air, to minus 12, I think you said.
Yeah. So what I found the hardest is that when you get elevated a little bit, that temperature actually drops down quite a lot, and that wind really cuts into your skin. And that was the hilarious part looking back, not while it was going on. It was this that it's you might think it's not bad down there, but you come up here and you can feel the air temperature change and that. So
we see you with a headset on. There's a computer set up.
Yeah.
There's a hot tub there.
Yeah.
How has technology changed to make your life easier?
Oh, huge. So we got wireless mics, so we're actually going to be mic'd up. We'll mute it when Lewis is shouting at me because I did something wrong. But so you can ask us questions online and stuff. We'll always be having a conversation while we're waving at traffic and stuff like that. Before we had the Messenger. I don't know if you remember Messenger back in the day, right? Yep. So we did the Messenger, and it was the chat and people watching and stuff. This time we've moved over to the larger social platforms, and so we've managed to get YouTube to agree 24/7 feed, Facebook 24/7 feed, sections, of course, that's the way they like it. But we're pretty excited. We've got and of course high def cams, right? So we got 4 different views, so programmed at the control center so they can flick to different cameras. So that's kind of exciting. So and the bandwidth, so we beam it back to our offices. And then from there, it joins onto the internet infrastructure, and hopefully you can see us waving.
Can anybody come up and see you? Could you go up the scaffold and come join you guys?
Yeah, so for corporate sponsors, we're asking for a $1,000 donation, and that gives you a banner on our scaffolding. We have had a huge response. We're so flattered. We really are flattered. We're very humbled. McAllister Drilling, they really went deep into their pockets, excuse the pun, but they really did. There's some major people that stepped up, and so all their banners go all around the scaffolding, and part of the deal is that they can send an annoying employee up for an hour and come sit with us, and we can bug them and let them, give them some work using the rope, lowering the bucket down and lifting it back up, because these arms are kind of pathetic. So
do you have a hot tub this year?
Yeah, so we had a little issue trying to get the hot tub, but we think we finally sourced it. So I'm fingers crossed it should be there. So Speedo time, right? Let's go for it, right?
You're advertising on that?
Yeah.
Small advertising. Yeah. Not quite as big as the McAllister Drilling banner.
No, so we'll be in the hot tub, and if someone wants to make a donation to make someone come sit in the hot tub with me or Lewis for 15-20 minutes and freeze your butt off, then make sure you give us a call.
Okay, how are you going to do that? It's one thing to be in the hot tub, but you're never going to want to get out of the hot tub, because getting out is going to be
I got some Amazon purchases to make. I think I want to get an Uncle Eddie robe or something like that to just slam on real quick, and hopefully
it's called a dressing gown.
Yeah,
we call it a dressing gown
because you're going to be trying to get in and squeeze in.
Yeah. So something
and
just
you'll be wet.
Yeah, but hey, you might get dry really quick when it's that cold too. So.
What was it like in 2000? Do you have good memories, Ian, or are you like, this is going to be, Lewis, you better be prepared, because when it was minus 27, good memories?
Yeah, I would say it's a really big challenge. People don't understand, 6 days, don't touch the ground. And the first 2 days you got adrenaline, everything's got the bugs out and everything's going smooth. And then on the third day, it's like, hello, anyone there? Like, you miss interacting with people. There's some down times. Obviously, you can't sleep that good. So, traffic and that. So, yeah, by the time Friday came, the last time I did it in 2006, I kissed the ground because I was glad that I was done. I was so exhausted, absolutely exhausted.
Hard to sleep up there then?
Oh yeah, very challenging. The city doesn't sleep. It's great because if local establishments, when they close their doors, you get the drive-bys and hey, it is at 2:00 in the morning. It's good fun.
Lewis, do you guys set a goal?
Yeah, we have set a goal. Honestly, so we have two goals this year. So one for Telemiracle Steak Night. The goal for that is $50,000. We came just shy last year at 49. So we're really looking for all the community support to come out, buy your tickets for that event, and come support the live auction and the silent auction and help us reach that goal. For this event, honestly, 50,000 just for this event is a stretch goal. We need a lot of sponsorships to do that. That's why we did set our banner sponsors at $1,000. We're trying to get as many people from the community, as many businesses be able to participate in that. We have a ton of real estate on the scaffolding to hang banners from. So we're really hoping to get as many local business owners as possible on there. Their banners will be on the highway, on Highway 16 with us. It'll be, rolling through our live stream as well on the websites, trying to get them as much exposure for their support as well. But yeah, 50,000 is the goal, but it's tough to do two fundraisers like that and almost basically double what we're raising in 1 year.
Right. So what is your $1,000 like? Is the banner stay up there the entire time?
Stay up there the entire time, yeah. And any of those people, like Ian said, can come and join us for an hour if they want or elect. I have sent out to a few people. I haven't been taken up on it yet, but for those companies, especially the larger ones that have quite a few staff, just to say, hey, you company, you do $1,000. See if your employees can do $1,000 to match, and then they can vote to who to send up in the hot tub type thing. But
right.
trying to push that on a few businesses.
How much room do you have? On that, like you mentioned, the scaffold, but you sold some. How many more can you do?
We probably do about another 25.
Yeah. 25 banners.
Yeah, it's 20 feet by 40 feet, so it's got quite a large exposure. More banners the merrier. That's all I can say. We'll find a place to hang it.
Yeah, and if we fill up, we'll find a spot. Yeah,
that's a good problem to have if we fill it up.
Right. Okay, I know everybody's wondering about a bathroom, and we want to talk more about Telemiracle Steak Night, so we'll take a break and come right back with more of Geek on the Peak in just a moment.
Jason Arden and Associates Cooperators. We're proud to be a top-rated local insurance company that offers flexible solutions and expert advice for all your insurance and investment needs. We'll work with you to tailor your insurance specific to your needs, and we offer investment advice that always puts you first. At Cooperators, one of our core values is to give back to the communities that we live in. Thanks to the support of our clients in Lloydminster and area, in 2023, Jason Arden and Associates has donated $40,000 to local nonprofits, charities, students, athletes, and other special events. How does your insurance company support our community?
I'm Brian Zinchuk of PipelineOnline.ca. I used to be a pipeliner, and I've spent the last 15 years reporting on energy in Saskatchewan. PipelineOnline.ca provides comprehensive coverage of light oil, heavy oil, lithium, helium, power production including coal, wind, solar, geothermal, natural gas, and nuclear. There's a lot happening in Saskatchewan's energy sector, and Pipeline Online is there for all of it. No one else comes even close.
It's more than just taxes at L&A CPA. Assurance, accounting, retirement planning, estate planning, business consulting, financial consulting, farm program support, and bookkeeping. But yes, there is always taxes. The team at L&A CPA is committed to helping you achieve your best results and will be there to assist you every step of the way. L&A CPA, with offices in Provost, Vermilion, and Lloydminster.
Superior Water specializes in nothing but water. And with over 23 years in the business, Superior Water is proud and confident that their water and service is superior. For iron filters, water softeners, reverse osmosis distillers, chlorine removal, and H2S odor removal, give Superior Water a call, 780-875-6636, or stop and see them at their 57th Avenue location right beside Sheepskin Loft. And stay hydrated with pure, clean water. I drink Superior Water because I like the taste, and after all, it is Superior Water. We are back here at the new Lloydminster Nissan with our Geek on the Peak crew. We have Lewis Stang joining us and Ian Bull joining us, and both will be heading up. Which day do you head up? February 1st?
February the 1st. You betcha, at 5 o'clock.
5 p.m.?
5 p.m. on February the 1st. We'll be setting up on the Friday and the Saturday, and then Sunday will be the last time we touch ground.
So it's, is it one of these things, Ian, where nobody wants to donate till the last day? Is that kind of like they want to keep you waiting, kind of? Because that can be so. I've done stuff like that where you're like jail and bail and stuff. It's like, oh my God, the morning just goes so slow because you don't feel like you're making a difference. And you guys are doing it over a week. Like that week can be really drawn out. And you're like, does anybody even give a darn that I'm up here or that I'm doing stuff? Do you feel like they make you wait till that last moment?
I think they
Yeah.
Voice went higher. Yeah, you try and be polite with your responses and that. Like, I can remember calling some of my clientele that I knew that were gonna, throw a dog a bone, and well, we're good, Ian. Like, we're just gonna. You need to suffer up there some more, and then we'll come and give you some money, right? So that's good. Like, we've been blessed this year, like, because we have had so many sponsors of the banners going around the scaffolding, and so I think that gives us a little perk in our step for maybe an extra day. But I'll probably be whining by Wednesday to Lewis, and if you've heard me whine, you're going to be in trouble because I whine bad.
Okay, with Dynasoft, everybody knows why Ian's a geek. Why are you a geek, Lewis?
I guess.
He's an engineer.
Yeah.
As he's drinking out his glasses.
Nerd!
Yeah, I guess just really always just been into tech and stuff like that. And my engineering background, fits into that. It fit close enough that Ian wanted to keep the label, and I fully support it. So
when we saw that old footage, you could see the dollar amount total. You guys doing that again on the scaffold or online?
Yeah.
Both.
Okay.
Yeah, both online. So we got the King of Treasurers, Mark Galinsky. He's the one that tells us when we've got a penny and when we don't have a penny. We don't count the pennies till they're in the pocket.
Right. So you're literally going to be lowering a bucket down, but there'll be other ways to donate too, obviously.
Absolutely. So we got www.geekonthepeak.com. There's a donate button there, and you can smack that sucker, and you can just say the amount you want to donate. You can leave us a message, and that will actually come across on our live feed, just like Telemiracle Night.
Oh, yeah.
Like how it comes along the bottom. That will come across the live feed, constantly repeating, like people donating. We got stupid stuff where if you donate so much on our live feed, like our little characters that we've made, like they stick their thumbs up at you and they put your name there and stuff. So yeah, we got lots of crazy stuff like that. Yeah, typical geeks. We see we're geeks, not nerds.
Okay, what is Telemiracle headquarters and the Kinsman and everything? Are they sending somebody out to film, or they got any of the big wigs coming out to join you? Or
So I believe this year's Telemiracle chair is coming out. I'm pretty sure Darcy Wilderman's lining up most of our celebrity guests. So
right,
I don't have the full list actually, but I'm fairly certain she's one of them. So she's going to make her way down, I think, on Friday and spend an hour with us.
So being Telemiracle 50, you guys have set your goal higher. Has everybody set the goal higher? Is that it's Telemiracle 50, got to do something special.
I would think so, yeah. And some of the things, like, a lot of the money through Telemiracle comes from their bequests and things like that, and all sorts of different corporate things. And I'm sure they'll have lots of surprises for Telemiracle 50. They always do such a good job thinking ahead and making things happen. So
I feel like when I was a kid, there was more stunts. Like we're going to push a bed.
Yeah.
From here to there. Right. More stunts like what you guys are are doing. I'd like to see that. I like to see it come back
me
because it's going to entertain the city, I think, for an entire week. But the big question, everybody's mind. You got a porta potty up there. What do you do to the bathroom? Is that the hot tub? What do you?
It's a trade secret.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a trade secret. It's an old military technique that I learned. And we can't disclose that. You don't have to worry. We'll be okay.
Okay, what about food? Are people bringing you food? Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah, the bucket will also be used for some food. Maybe a coffee or Ian's tea or
steep tea, triple. You're requesting now.
You're disgusting.
I know. No, so we got. The restaurants are really good in the city. Like we're very blessed with that as well. Like and usually reach out. Like now. The problem that the restaurants have is that I'm English and I only like boiled beef and carrots. Like I don't like any flavor whatsoever. So, they've got to cater for Lewis that loves flavor. And then, okay, Ian, we're just give him a slice of bread with a lump of cheese in it, and then I'm good, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be character building, but I could lose a couple of pounds maybe.
Be thankful you got anything.
Exactly, right?
Telemiracle Steak Night. You mentioned last year did almost $50,000.
Yeah.
Sold out. Are there still tickets left for Telemiracle?
There's still tickets left available. Yep. Still a few tables for sure. So people can, I guess, links on Facebook and stuff. The tickets could probably pull the number for that. But tickets are $75. Still a few to go. We have Jordan Pollard back, which last year for everybody that was there. That event's always fun. It's always a lot of fun. Everyone who's been there just talks so highly of it all the time. Last year's event, I thought with her was unreal. She had people on the dance floor all night, like just playing bangers. Like she was doing a fantastic job. So really excited about that. We have a ton of unique things in live auction this year, like our igloo, some other Telemiracle 50 items that custom made things, custom made guitar and a fire pit and some really cool things that way, as well as all the other things that we've had in the past. So we're really excited and to get a good big crowd, have a good party, and raise some money. So
will you guys be there? Will you?
Yeah.
Is the plan for you guys to be there?
Absolutely.
You bet it is. Yeah. You betcha. Might be a little tired, but we'll be there.
Get a good night's sleep on the Friday, I guess.
Yep.
Oh, I'm even looking at that, and the boys got a hockey tournament that weekend and a few things. I'm like, I'll sleep maybe the following week.
Well, that's a good point. I mean, you guys got to take, are you going to be working up there too, Ian? Or Lewis, what can you do up there?
I'll be working. I'll have my computer. I got stuff to review and sign and approve, and I'll definitely have my machine up there doing some work for sure.
Working's so overrated. When you can be waving at people and having fun, right? So
use the word working.
Yeah, an hour to a day. I'll probably get it.
Yeah. But your employer had to say, okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
That's important enough.
My employer was terrible, but I'm not to talk.
Yeah. So when you did this in 2006, was it strictly cash in the bucket? I don't remember.
No, people would drop off checks and stuff like that, or they'd phone the office. There's the other way you can donate. Right. You can phone the office, 780-8761, and they will pick up, and we have a Kinsman debit card machine, credit card machine, and we can run it through with your amount that you need. So 6 million ways. Come see me.
Yeah.
I'm pretty cute out there.
It's easy to phone in, but you guys want people to come and say,
we want visitors. Right? Yeah. That's a long time. Yeah. If it was just me and Ian, 6 days would be tough on both of us.
Yeah. So we're hoping the schools are coming. We've reached out to the schools through some Kinsman members. We're hoping the hockey teams come. Go play your hockey at Synovus and then swing by our place, give us a couple of bucks, and let us take a picture of you down there, all cheering us on.
So is it all on the Kinsman channels? Or are the channels set up yet?
Yeah, so the channels are set up through Dinosaur, and there's a direct links to them via geekonthepeak.com.
Okay. Counting down the hours?
Yeah. Last night I actually took out my military sleeping bag that hasn't been out since 2006. Like
because you get flashbacks every time you look at it.
Yeah. And it smelled beautiful. Like Lewis is really going to appreciate the smell from that. Like, so then Dolly's going to air it out for me, like, and run it through the tumble dryer, like probably 20 times to get the goose gown going again and stuff. So it's kind of funny because I've pretty much be wearing the same figures I did in 2006.
You will, eh?
Yeah. You'll say, "Hey, weren't you wearing that last time?"
Headsets changed.
Headsets a little changed. Like we got the Bluetooth wireless mics and stuff, right? So, like, but I might need something in my ear because, like, I'm deaf and terrible. So
what have the other kids been doing while you're doing this?
Laughing.
Yeah.
No, they've been great. We've been talking to them, like, so we have our normal Kinsler meetings first Tuesday of the month, and they've been really supportive and they're so interactive. Okay, how can we help? How can we do this? How can we do this? Like service clubs, as a rule, are constantly shrinking. You know that yourself, Kurt. And it's so wonderful that we've got a young Kinsman club. And that they're eager to help. So, and you want to know more about that, then come talk to us on the Peak. We'll tell you all about it.
Yeah.
Anything I'm forgetting, gentlemen? Oh, we should talk about how to
what
get
size Speedos are you for the hot tub?
Extra large. Small in the back, big in the front.
Yeah. Okay.
Did we mention how to get tickets though for Telemiracle Steak Night?
The phone numbers on Facebook.
Okay.
On the poster on Facebook. So anybody can reach out to Matt and grab some tickets.
Okay. Huge event here. One of my favorite events. Heather and I'll be there again this year. We're looking forward to it.
Awesome.
Geek on the Peak coming up starting February 1st, running through February the 6th, and then Telemiracle Steak Night with Jordan Pollard. And hopefully the weather's decent. You guys won't have to cook steaks, I assume.
Then they might let us off that.
Might let you.
I think we might just get a seat at a table this year and not do a whole
I got to finish my jacket. Do you remember my jacket at Steak
Yep.
Night? Yeah. So the jacket this year is coming from Japan. And Dolly's doing some final alterations to it. So if you want to see a gorgeous jacket I'll give you a hint. Telemiracle colors purple. Matches my eyes, right?
It'll match your eyes already. Come down. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chris.
Lewis Stang and Ian Bull heading up on Geek on the Peak by the Hope Statue February 1st. We'll be back with you tomorrow, and we'll be talking about the Inspiring Women's Conference.